When I did Does the Shoe Fit, game over. That was it. A footballer, you can see from it. I can't see anything.
But that damn me, he said, no way. He said.
A lot of people don't understand, yeah, that you have to be tapped to a certain level to believe that you can do what we've done.
I got so many places that we really can be. Top floor and the penny, tell me what you can see. I'll pick you up, call it fake taxi. Just tell me what you want, I bring a fantasy.
Well gone, people. It's the one and only Charlie Mase. You know what I mean? I'm always so happy to be here with you guys. But I'm honestly, more than anything, I'm grateful to God that we're actually doing this. You know what I mean? It's been a long time coming, and the guest that we have on today, I need to take a deep breath because I don't know where I'm gonna start, how I'm gonna put it all in one, but yeah, man, let's just say, first of all, God is good and alhamdulillah. You understand? Yeah, today we have an amazing guest. I'm actually shocked that he's actually here. He's flagged me a couple times. He shagged me a couple times.
That's
so,
one.
I mean,
Good
it's been over like a year, 2 years, maybe even 3 years. But it's like good things come to those who what? Wait. And I have been waiting like a child that father said that is going to get some milk. I've been waiting. So without further ado, we have someone that is, wow, what can I say, man? This person is a hard worker, consistent, and he's actually funny. He has such great charisma. I don't know how he's able to keep his authenticity sky high for so long as well, you know what I mean? And as well, very, very humble guy. And I feel like the higher you get in any realm, right, the easier it is, or the harder it gets to remain humble. You know what I mean? But this person is, yeah, I don't feel like I'm doing him enough justice. I do believe he will go down as one of the GOATs to come out of the UK. Just a phenomenal person, you know what I mean? And before I do any more, they said that I'm what's the word? Glazing.
Wow.
Yeah, let me just end it there and say we have, by the grace of God, the one and only, the phenomenal HP the Source. Make some of Harry Pinero, please. Thank you. Woo!
Nah, honestly, brother,
mate,
did you write that?
I didn't write it. I couldn't write it.
That was amazing.
I couldn't, mate. Listen, bro, it's only right, and I'm genuinely like no word of a lie. I'm happy for everyone that takes time out of the busy schedule to come here. You know what I mean? But I'm genuinely so happy that you're actually here, man.
No,
you know
brother,
I mean?
it's a pleasure.
You know what I mean? Means a lot.
As you was glazing me, no, genuinely, the reason why I'm here, not only because like you've messaged me, but let's talk on the points about 3 years. It wasn't 3 years, first and foremost. Yeah, 2. I say 1.5. Bear in mind, I'm a father. I'm a father as well. Yeah. So it's, schedules are not the same. Fair. But the reason why I'm so happy to be here is because I'm genuinely a fan, of you, and I'm happy that you've taken the initiative to say I'm going to do something that belongs to me. So to be a guest on this is a massive pleasure as well. I like to be in the beginning of most things because I know that the trajectory is going to be incredible.
Amen.
So, Amen. No, God willing, inshallah, as you said. But yeah, I'm really, really happy to be here.
I love, man.
And excited to chat to my boy.
Yeah, man, bro.
It's that Mase.
It's crazy because I feel like this will be the first time I've ever been able to face have a conversation with you. Yeah. Properly. Obviously, I've seen you out and about a handful of times, but I feel like I actually can't remember the first time I remember the first time we interacted. Can't remember the first time we met. I do remember that was on socials. Yeah. I don't know who reached out to you, but I just know that it
was me.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was me. Okay, I have a tendency to do that though.
Fair enough.
I just think sometimes, like you see when you see something that's great, pride and ego or status shouldn't stop you from feeling that person they're amazing. Yeah. Because it happened to me. Fair enough. Like the friends that I have, Chunks and Philly, they reached out to me.
Got you.
And they was in a way higher position than I was in.
Yeah.
But greatness is greatness, regardless of where you are in your stage. But I remember, I think we was at, I'm sure it would have been an event that we was out. Yeah. Spider-Man meme. I pointed. Like I know it was one of them things. Yeah. No, it's. I've always just valued you as a entertainer and just what you do.
Thank you, man.
For your job, and thought let me just give you your flowers, man.
Nah,
sometimes you don't know what that could do for someone.
Yeah, no, bro. Bro, honestly, I think I played it twice, maybe even 3 times. I said, did he just say what I think he said? I said, fella, come, can you edit? She goes, oh my God, who's that? It's just Harry Pinero. But did he say what I think he said? He said it. Okay, got you. But nah, man, I feel like that's just great testament to your character, man. You know what I mean? Because I feel like sometimes people tend to see people that are on the come up, and whether everyone else notices it or not, if you gauge that this person is or could be a threat, quote unquote, you don't really want to chat to them or even do anything to shine any light towards them. You know what I mean? I feel like you've been engaging with my content for like time, and it wasn't just a one-off thing, innit? And I said, no, this guy's actually a proper guy. You know what I mean? And I always troll you about it, but I always gave grace. Okay, I know this guy's busy and he's now a dad. You know what I mean? But one day, if it's genuine, we shall meet down and sit down and talk and do something.
There we are.
So I'm happy it's now. You know what I mean? So before we get into this, we start with a mental health check. You know what I mean? Because it's important. You know, we laugh so much, we make everything seem like it's all fun and games, but it might not be. Hopefully it is. You know what I mean? You are the guest, so you can decide whether you want to go first or last.
Mental health check. It obviously been doing this for like 5, going on 6 years now.
Man.
So it varies my mental health in terms of where I'm at. You know, life just, and it's never really to do with my career. You know, it's always external things. Yeah, like life itself, man. Like I think having anxiety sometimes of being I'll explain.
Okay.
I'm not an anxious person,
Got you.
and I'm not a insecure person, but when you get to a stage where everybody is watching you, normality kind of goes out the window. And what you're used to, as in like being able to just cut through, it's non-existent. So if I've had a bad day and I'm, I don't know, going to the shop and I have to take pictures with people, that stuff there was annoying. So I just kind of was just like, bro, I'm just going to chill and stay in my house and just do what I need to do. But I've managed to deal with the balance pretty good. Right now, I'm probably in the best stage I've ever been mentally anyway. I'm training. I wore a baggy top today because I don't know if this is kid friendly to show them what I'm working with.
Can you get this guy away from me, please?
Yeah, no, genuinely, like I'm training. Like I'm just in a good place right now. You know, I found my purpose, if that's what you want to call it.
Only
you know
now,
what I mean?
you think?
Hey, brother, trust me. Working in this, you have to keep elevating, and finding new ways to not be stagnant. And that comes with a lot of like mental checks, changing the course of where you're trying to go in life. And doing that isn't easy as it sounds. But now I found it, and like I'm ready. I've got the fire again.
Sick.
And I'm not saying I lost it, but it's like it was on a small heat.
I've
just
turned it up a notch.
Just a notch.
Just a notch.
So I'm just the quick answer to say is I'm really good right now.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, we're gonna give it.
I think you can never really be 10 in life. I think things happen, but I would say I'm a good 8.
Good 8. Okay, fair enough.
8. I'll say I'm 8.
I would take that. I'll take that.
What about you?
I'm like I said, I've been on a high for 3 days now, and especially right now you're here. No Krispy Kreme donut, but I'm on a 10 right now, I swear. Yeah, I am. Like I said, life could be better, but life could be worse. 100. And the sooner you get acquainted with appreciating your life, not for the things that you have, but just for the life that you have, I think the better you will be. You know? So $1 million could fall in my lap now. That would be great. That would be amazing. God, don't stop.
Yeah.
You know, don't stop, please. But if it doesn't, I believe I still have enough reasons to feel like I'm on a 10 right now. I'm alive, I'm well, I'm healthy, I can move, and I'm free. And I've got Harry Pinero here having a conversation, man. You're a very busy guy, you know what I mean? I'm like, you're all over the place, mate. You know what I mean?
Do you know what? Yeah, can I be honest?
Go on.
I found that like sometimes I look busier than what I am. You know, trust me. Like sometimes someone can look like they're doing bare things.
Yeah.
My friend, I'm at home a lot. You know.
Okay, and that can be the case.
Yeah.
You're doing bears, bro.
No, I am.
Like, how many shows are you running? Are you a part of? Have you appeared on in the last 6 months alone?
No, it's been a lot.
You can't count on one hand.
No, I can't. But you know what? I think for me right now, and this is part of what I was saying when you asked me about how my mental is. Yeah, I feel like when you're in a position like that I'm in right now, and like your career is doing well, and there's so much more opportunities coming, you just got to milk it.
Yeah.
You just have to keep milking it.
Yeah.
Like, and there was a time where this year things was not as busy as it was before. Then, like, before you know it, it's just hella busy and you don't have time for yourself. Yeah. But I find the beauty in it now, man. Like, I really do. But I try to keep myself as occupied in my own life than I am in my career as well, because it gets to a stage if you're working every day, you have no time for yourself.
Yeah.
And then my son as well, I want to be able to be making time for him. When he's growing, he's spending time with me as well. So it's a beautiful balance that I'm in right now. And I love my transition from, you know, just being a YouTuber to also now presenting, doing football, all these other avenues that weren't essentially open for me, but I've just said I'm gonna use my 2 feet, size 11 by the way, and kick a door that maybe wasn't open for myself, and seeing where it goes. I think that's how it's been throughout my whole career, which has just been like, yo, do things. A lot of people don't understand, that you have to be tapped to a certain level to believe that you can do what we've done.
Are you gonna say that you never had an initial vision when you started? Like, okay,
if I had a vision, God strike me down. I had nothing.
Swear.
All I had was the belief that I am capable of doing what it is that anyone else is doing out there. I felt like my humor and my type of content is very different, and there isn't another Harry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that was what I wanted to have. I felt like when I was with my friends, the way they used to laugh and the way I would go to random places and make people laugh, it's infectious. It's a drug. I'm sure you know, bro, when you make someone laugh, you want to make someone laugh again. And again. And then you leave something there with them that will last forever. And I felt like I had that without going to school to do it, without writing no jokes. It was off the cuff. And I felt like, let me just try it. And I was tired of basically trying things that I didn't think I'd have any sort of longevity in. So that's why my quote unquote success has come from just going for it and winging it. I say I'm one of the most luckiest people, but at the same time, luck doesn't come into it when you pray for something, and then also you are working very, very hard and innovating yourself. I also have a lot of great people that are in this space that I can also look and say, oh, that person's doing sick. Let me try and I feel no way to say I've done that many times. That's why I think, and then once you get to a certain level, I feel like you're like, okay, what is it that Harry Pinero is? Is it I am a funny guy on Instagram, or am I a YouTuber, or am I a presenter? And I'll never forget someone said to me, it's worse to be a jack of all trades than a master of none. And I said that it's really
worse to be a jack of all trades.
Yeah, because it's like a jack of all trades, you actually have nothing that is like, if all of those things go, what is it that you can hone on to? And I said, you know what, that's true. So let me become a master of something, and presenting is it. Like I love presenting.
But you know the actual phrase is a jack of all trades. I can't remember how it goes, but all I know is that the ending of it is, but it's often better than a master of one. So basically, it's saying it's basically. Do you want to chime in?
A master of none. The jack of all trades is something, but it's still better than being a master of none.
Of none. Okay, got you. Fair enough.
Yeah, so but I think I've worded it wrong. Remember?
No, I think.
You know, sometimes it's good. It's good to
yeah.
make mistakes, though. It's good. Sometimes it's fine. You know, like people who make mistakes.
Got you.
Don't just come out and school me here. But my point was, I just wanted to make sure that like I kept doing bare things basically, and I had nothing that belonged to me.
Got you.
So I would work on, you know, like different platforms. They own that. I don't. I'm just a feature talent. And it's building my name, but
and getting paid as well.
You're getting paid, but money, it's crazy to say.
If you say anything stupid,
no, money isn't like, trust me, Mase. Like, obviously, if someone gave you 10 mil right now, I don't care what it is, I've got 10 mil, right?
Yeah.
Fairs. But if money comes, it's been coming, and you don't feel fulfilled, then there's something wrong in it. And I wasn't feeling fulfilled, so I was like, now I found what it is that I want to do, and I've mastered it. I can now go and say I'm going to go and do something else now, which will now give me, I'm a master of many things rather than, he can do a lot, but he doesn't own it.
Fair enough.
So yeah, so that was what this last maybe like 5 years has been, just kind of just trying to get a grip of who I am as a human.
Seems like a very fun, exciting journey, personally.
It's dope.
Yeah.
A lot of cash that comes with it. A lot of it.
Listen, before we get into, because we're going to get to lovely, genuine conversations, I thought of a quick little game just to ease up the tension.
Okay, let's go.
Just make everybody comfortable. Easy.
Yeah.
It's word association.
Okay.
Very childish and silly.
Oh, let's go.
But I want to see who loses.
All right.
I don't think I will lose.
I don't lose, to be
What?
honest.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So word association, you know how that game goes,
Of
right?
course. I've never lost one.
Is it? Okay, good, yeah. So any content, as long as it relates to the word.
All right.
We'll start off easy. Coffee,
Milk.
tea,
Mug.
cup,
Caffeine.
energy,
Drink.
alcohol,
Sip.
spit.
Floor.
What?
You spit on the floor.
Is that really good? Are we going to have that? Spit and floor.
Come on. Judicator.
Just in terms of words, spit and floor. Are we going to have that?
All right. So when you spit, where do you spit?
In the sink, in the toilet?
So you haven't spat on the floor before?
Maybe, but it doesn't directly correlate to the word.
So, okay.
You lost that, that's okay.
So spit.
Trial run.
So spit and coffee. You tell me.
Spit and coffee. No one said that.
You started with coffee.
It's tea.
No, you said coffee.
Yeah.
Then I said milk.
Yeah.
Then you said tea.
Yeah.
Okay, so what does coffee... You know, I'll give you this one, man. You finessed. That was a finesse.
No, it wasn't.
You finessed me.
I'm thinking like spit, floor and spit. Like,
What would you have said for that one then? Spit.
swallow.
Fairs?
Hey, you know what I mean?
Fairs.
I'll let you start this one.
No, I'm warm. Okay. Table.
Tennis.
Racket.
Serena.
Williams.
Prince Harry.
What? Williams?
William and Prince Harry.
I said Williams.
And
What you
Prince-
should have said is Formula One. You see, the thing is, man, let's have it right. If we're going to have anything, let's have it right.
Oh my goodness. Alright, cool.
1-1.
1-1.
1-1.
Final one, yeah?
Okay.
Alright, cool. Should I start with you?
No, you start. It's the Charlie Mission.
Alright, good. No, alright, you know, cool. Harry Pinero.
YouTube.
Spotify.
Listening.
Who we be?
Henry.
Harry.
What?
No, I said Harry.
Potter.
Wizard.
Witches.
Spiritual.
Guidance.
Prayer.
Mosque.
Alhamdulillah.
Bismillah. And the winner!
No. I was going to say something.
What was you going to say?
Jihad.
Oh, I told you I don't win. I don't lose these.
Oh, wait, I can't, wait.
I don't lose these.
Yeah, it was just, I can't, like, no, it is. When we started to enter the Muslim territory, I said, it's not really a joke no more now. Like, I can't say anything stupid, you get it? I thought it's not really fair. He's actually Muslim. Like,
Oh, I knew a lot you was going to lose there.
but jihad does work, innit?
Get out of here, man. That doesn't work. That's not working.
He's like, who cares about your jihad?
I don't
I've
care.
won. Fair enough. All right, cool. No, tell us, yeah. So the first time I heard of you was years back, yeah?
Yeah.
Like saw you, right? Was in the staircase.
Yes.
And you going out with Link Up.
Yeah.
Right. But the first one was the staircase, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
What was the process of that? Did you know this would be a thing, or did you say, let me just start with what I've got? I know I'm funny. Let me just try a thing and see. Or did you know, like, this is it? Let me just, you know what I mean?
So initially started literally off a whim. Like, I wanted to promote self-love.
Okay,
And that's what a lot of it was about, me showcasing myself and experiences that I had gone through that I knew that other people had also gone through. And I felt like I have 1 minute to be able to showcase that, but I want to capture everyone's attention.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a plan. I just literally one day was filming in front of a staircase, and I thought the tapness, which I explained, I thought, let me just jump off the stairs. So I jumped off the stairs and I would just say what I needed to say for a certain minute. And then obviously I love wrestling, and I thought, the rock bottom is a great
Yeah.
And I knew that if you didn't, like, there was a few things that would capture your attention. It would be the intro, what I'm saying, and the outro.
Yeah.
Some people were just there for the intro and the outro.
Yeah,
Some people were there for what I was saying. And I felt like when I first posted that, it got a reaction that I kind of knew it would get. It can go both ways. People could be like,
It's so dumb.
this guy's sick.
Yeah.
this is what crack cocaine looks like in this.
yeah.
Or it could be a thing where people are like, this guy's actually funny. So when I started to see that there was a positive reaction and people wanted it more, I would genuinely be at work sitting down thinking about, okay, cool, what can I talk about? I'd ask my colleagues, I'd be like, well, give me a story that you've been through before, like, and I'll alternate it to something that I had gone through.
Yeah, got you.
And then that was what formed the staircase videos. And I had a staircase when I was living at my mum's. I would use that, and when I would go to work, I'd use that as well. Okay. And I would literally be working 3-4 hours in a day, and all I could think about was by 6 p.m. I need to drop a video. Yeah. So that consistency came from obviously people, asking for those videos and liking those videos. Some of them banged, some of them didn't. But I never deleted the videos because I was just like, this is me. I want people to see the raw. I want to go back and be like, yeah, I actually.
They're not still on your.
No, because you have to change.
Fair enough.
No. Do you know what? It's so crazy, yeah. A lot of people, like the OG people that know me from the beginning, always ask, bro, bring the staircases back. Yeah, man. And it's mad because I don't know if I know how to anymore.
I hear it.
Do you know, like when something is like, it was a time where I was raw and I was not as clean cut in terms of content as I was before. You can kind of get away with certain things.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Where I feel like if I was to jump on a staircase, it would be about a celebration or it would be about something. Because the last one I did was when I did the PFA Awards and everyone loved it.
Was it the one where you were showing
my suit and kettle, the kettle and everything else? And that was like, oh, this is a new and improved version of it. And I've said many times, like, where I am right now isn't where I was when I was doing those videos. So maybe it's a bit difficult to say if I can do it. But that was the beginning. And you know what? I'll be honest, like, a lot of people thought I was mad when I was jumping off. Yeah, because it's like, bro, who the hell jumps off staircases and is talking about what he's talking about? Like,
you know what? I feel like when I saw it from the get-go, I said, I gotta give it to him. This guy's funny. And I feel like there's like, I love when someone does something that's quote unquote tapped, but if you're anyone with a brain, you know, he's not actually tapped. He's just a genius in his own way that has assessed what makes the crowd go, woo. And he's tapped into that with his own twist, innit? You know what I mean? So I'm like, right, no, the fact that you found that, it makes sense. It's entertaining and it's still very authentic to you. Like there's not, I don't believe there was ever a time I've watched a whole video and haven't laughed at least once. You know what I mean? You get it? So I was like, no, like I rate this. So for me, it was like, at what point did you know, right? That, okay, yep, it's me. Open goal. This is in the net. I'm taking this home.
Do you know, there was a few moments, yeah.
Okay, go on.
But it's when, remember, we have a very egotistical type of industry, where I don't know about you, but people might not reach out to you the way I did.
Yeah.
When I started to see people following me, see a blue tick back then. Nah.
That's it back then. It doesn't shock me no more.
Those years ago. But you know, it's like when a blue tick back then, like a blue tick was like, it's like an investor. Investing in your business online. Like, I remember just seeing, like, I always say this, like, I remember when I was out in Peckham, right? And we went to this place, Peckham Levels. We're in a car park, everyone's parked their cars, about to go upstairs. And then I look at my phone and Conan, obviously I know Conan from back in the day, but he's followed me.
Yeah.
And I remember saying to the boys, I was like, you know when you do this one? Look.
Yeah.
No, look at your eyes. See who's following. Like, and it was my man. So I was like, okay, cool. People are paying attention.
Yeah, man.
Do you know what I mean? And it wasn't about the 100K followers. It was none of that stuff, right? It was just people interacting with the content. Yeah. And that was for me when I knew, okay, cool, I'm in. Yeah. I'm in here. Yeah. And then I think another moment for me was when, you know, you start to see other people trying to do what you did.
Interesting.
Like I saw young, and I have no problem with that. I've never been one of those guys that'll be in the comments saying...
You have no problem because they're young? Like if it was someone like me, for instance,
I wouldn't. I'll take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
I don't rain on anyone's parade. I've never done that. I've never come out and I don't do that shit because I just think it's just beyond what the actual thing is. It's a compliment.
Yeah, I feel like when you made a certain amount of bread, you just got.
Yeah, that's good. That's actually 2-0. You know.
No, I'm just saying.
No, it's 2-0. You've scored two good goals.
Bro, it's not an attack.
One was a tap in. This one was a bicycle kick. Great finishes from you, pal. No, I'll be honest, brother. Good
Bro,
finishes.
Listen, I can't lie to you. Yeah, it's not. I feel like it's amazing that people can actually be able to say this because 5-10 years ago, no one was doing this. Like nobody was making bread doing this.
No,
you know what I mean?
and that's why.
So I'm like, it might seem like it's bants, you know what I mean? But it's a double-edged sword. On the other hand, it's like, no, I'm actually saying, bro, I can't lie to you. Bants or not, you're actually living it. This is not a movie. This is not this is your real life. You know what I mean? You were struggling to park, but I understand why. It's a big truck. You know what I mean? I would as well trying to fit a flipping 15 however long trailer. You know what I mean? Bloody hell, mate.
Okay, that's free.
Oh, okay.
That's
okay.
We're gonna tally up the score at the end of this, yeah. Because right now my keeper is.
But I'm giving flowers, but hey, fair enough.
But generally, that I think I just took it as a compliment because it's like, well, you see when you're doing something, yeah, and it's not been done before, and other people are now using that as point of reference to kickstart whatever they're trying to do.
Yeah.
I took it as a compliment. I also knew I'm the originator, so whatever you're doing isn't gonna be like what I'm doing. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So if I now started to do something that someone else is doing, their fans are going to be like, whoa. He or she was doing it before, innit? So like that stuff there really just put things into perspective. But then also another thing that helped me was when I would do like my Snapchat videos where I would like, I don't know, muck around with my mum and stuff like that. Or I'd be in Peckham and I'll just record my ends and get an organic reaction from what I see in Peckham. So stuff like that, people were looking at me like, you're down to earth.
Got you.
And I'll never forget, like I remember like Stormzy's manager, Kub, I said this many times, we're mad cool. So I remember asking him like, you know, I went and sat down with him and this is a flex, but he came back here from, he was in South Africa, I think with Jay-Z, Dave Chappelle, Beyonce and stuff like that. And he took me to this cafe in like Kensington. To this day, I don't think I've had that amount of food for that amount of price, and I didn't pay for it, which I was really happy for, yeah. But he sat down and gave me the game about authenticity, yeah.
Okay.
And I remembered to hold on to that. I felt like that was like the conversation I needed to have about staying authentic and not glossing up because you've gone to that level. And I think that I kept that for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just knew. I think early on, when the first 5-10 videos, I was like, yeah, I'm gone. I know I'm gone. You know, like when you feel something spiritually and then you're just doing the work, just trust God. And that's what I did. I didn't ever think, I quit my job with maybe $2,000 to my name. Quit my job with that amount of money is mental. But I felt like, I know I'm never going back to work in a 9 to 5 again. With all due respects to people that work there. But I didn't want to do that for myself. I felt like what I was ready to achieve would be more than that.
Mad. So I feel like a lot of people may or may not say that like they probably knew or so that this guy's gonna take it there when the Chunks and Philly link up came about. Now whether that's right or wrong, right? When did that happen for you? How did it happen? And what was the realization for you at that point? Knowing that two of the, I believe they were arguably like the biggest in the UK, like top 5 in the UK. Then what was the realization for you then, and knowing how much that could do for you at that point? How was it then?
So how it came about was a friend of Chunks, Liban, he had sent a video of mine, stairs video, to Chunks. Okay. And Chunks was immediately laughed and remember I said immediately, by the way. And then he DM'd me and it was just like, I think you're sick. And my response, because I'm in that tunnel vision mode, was, I'll see you at the top.
Sick.
Yeah, because it wasn't like, because I knew of Chunks, but I was like, I don't think he's gonna want to work with me. I'll rather get there and then we work, whatever. And then Philly messaged me on Instagram and said, don't make the same mistake I made, start your own YouTube channel, right? Yeah. So both of them had hit me up. So I was like, again, this is coming towards the time where I'm starting to realize that, okay, cool, my life's changing, right? Yeah. So I was doing Talent Hunt and it was in Cambridge, Strawberries and Creams. And then they asked me, are you going to be there? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to be there. So I'm filming. This guy's rapping, glasses on. horror bars, like some of the worst bars ever. A white guy with glasses.
Mad.
Maybe you thought he was Eminem, but it wasn't. Chunks and Philly, generally, they're walking behind me and then they take the mic. First time we've ever interacted.
Oh, mad.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's on camera.
Mad.
And then Philly goes, giving me my flowers on camera, and he goes, all right, you're quick with your words. What should this group be called? And I've gone, lamb free, meaning 3 goats.
Got you.
Lamb free, you know.
Lamb free, got you.
Come on now. And then from there, we literally, that was it. That was our introduction to each other. But when we did Does the Shoe Fit, yeah,
I can't lie to you.
genuinely, like,
Bro.
I didn't understand. And bearing in mind, let me just let everyone know, yeah? Sometimes when you get paid peanuts in comparison to your mates,
Yes, yeah.
hold your mouth.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
I got paid like not even 4 figures in comparison to what they got paid, right?
Mad.
But what I did on that show changed my life.
100%. 100%. 100%.
You know what I'm trying to say? So I've gone there. Remember, I'm raw.
Yeah.
I'm talking about clarting.
Yeah,
I'm talking about everything.
Nah, bro.
Bareback. All of this
Nah,
craziness, yeah?
This guy came to get signed, bro. You can't believe it.
Brother, I came here, yeah, like, take a touch, brother. Like, take a touch. You're going to get some.
Oh, my
I
God.
came on that energy, right? And I didn't know how massive that show was.
That show was
I'm
amazing.
thinking that these 4 dates that we've done are going to be in one episode. I didn't know they're spreading them out in 4 weeks, right?
Yeah.
I just started to see my Instagram
Yeah, of
followers
course.
going up. I'm starting to see these clips everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, you're looking at the comments, and I don't check comments. I don't
Oh, is
care.
it? Okay, got you.
Okay, let's.
You know, I heard.
I'm seeing the comments. This guy's amazing. This is this. I'm seeing family members messaging me, and I was like, oh my days. And bearing in mind, Chunks and Philly, generally to this day, all they've tried to do is bring me in.
Mad.
No ego aside. We've never charged each other for videos. It's it's just that, and it's been that from the beginning. When I did Does the Shoe Fit, game over. That was it. The second season, even more, game over.
Yeah.
And we've got one of the most iconic moments.
Yeah, bro, you got too many.
Too many moments
many.
on that show.
I love that show, you know. I don't know.
It stopped.
Why it stopped.
We'll talk about that, but it stopped just because, Chunks took a decision upon himself to say, yeah, I don't want to do the dating stuff no more. And if Chunks is not in it and Philly's not, it just didn't work.
Yeah, fair
With
enough.
all three of us made it what it was.
Yeah.
It's not working, and I just wanted to refrain from doing dating stuff anyway because I felt like people were taking it too seriously. Like, I'm not actually looking for love.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I would love to do that. Yeah, same. I would love to do that, I swear, but I feel like people will come and crucify me.
Yeah, like, you know what it is?
just
But
an
I think it's a
entertainer.
credit though. It's a credit to like how good we are at our job without glazing myself.
No, glaze yourself.
Okay, I'll glaze it. Like, man's so good at man's job, people think it's actually that man's being real.
Yeah,
I'm actually,
yeah,
this is entertainment.
It's entertainment.
You know what I mean? It's quote unquote a bit like acting to
It
some
is.
extent.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a persona there that is, I'm a bit like that.
Yeah.
But I'm not like that all the time.
Yeah.
So that's why we stopped it. But generally, that moment on God was like, I knew I'm out of it. I knew I'm out of it.
Fact.
Like,
Nah,
and I'll never
fact,
forget as well, like, I was so mad with what I got paid. And then I remember Chunks was just like to me, brother, we've been doing this for 5 years. You haven't even been doing this a year. Your time will come. Humble.
That's the realest spit, you know.
It will come, bro.
That's
Your
the
time will
realest
come.
spit, you know.
Now, man's at a stage where we call each other and say, what? What charging? Before I send any email, you're not gonna change me. Do you know what I mean?
You know what? As well, I feel like so I've actually had a guest on the show that I was away with one time, and we were talking about like the industry and how things are and how people gatekeep as such and whatever, and how it kind of just feels like in our scene, our culture, whatever, it's like an unwritten rule. When you're there, yeah, but you can't let too many men come here. You know what I mean? Like this thing is only meant for a few men. You know what I mean? Whether that's the case or not, right? That's how it looks, right? And like obviously you're one of the ones that rightfully so is up there. Do you feel like I'm gonna word this in a way where you don't feel like you have to be defensive? You know what I mean? Do you feel like with you guys there, right? That's a thing of you've worked so hard to obviously get there. It's nice up there, you know what I mean? Like, you probably have to be a bit careful about who you quote unquote bring in. You know what I mean?
Yeah and no.
Okay.
The yeah is like, it's more about can I work with you on camera? Does it work? Is there chemistry between us two? A lot of the people that I work with, I'm friends with. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Or I'm a fan of. Now, if I'm filming and I don't know, someone says, "Oh, we got this guy," I've never said no. Do you know what I'm saying? I've never said, "Okay, cool, no." But I think for me, I like off-screen relationships so that on-screen it shows.
It's gonna show.
It's gonna show, innit? And I think that's why some of the best content that I've done has been with people that I have actual proper relations with, because there's only so far I can go with my jokes if we're not friends.
Okay, fair enough.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if I go and tell you, something about your mum or your dead dog or whatever.
Yeah, I hear it still.
If I say that to someone who doesn't know me like that, it could show on camera.
Yeah, fair enough.
Also, there's some people that are coming through that might not necessarily be what I consider as funny. So I wouldn't work with them because I don't watch their stuff.
Yeah, got you.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Got you.
But the myth of man's gatekeeping, bro, people come to us to work because of what we've done. So the people that are coming up right now, even like the other day, I'm supposed to be doing this sketch and I've asked for 2 people that are not in this industry, that are not there yet. Do you know what I'm saying? I've asked for them and I said, I don't want to do this show without them.
Oh, sir.
Because I think they're next up and I think they're amazing. I watch their stuff and I've got tears in my eyes.
Mad.
So
one
I
of
know...
them?
Huh?
Was I one of them? Oh, it's calm. No, it's fine. Got you. It's fine. It's okay. I have to work on the friendship more.
No, but I actually called you.
It's okay, by the way. There's no
okay,
pressure
fuck
at
it.
all.
I just want to lie. Anyway, yeah. But like, yeah, the gatekeeping thing is, it's like, people feel that because you're here, that at the same time, I've had my own L's where I've almost lost things as well. So as much as you could be at the top, yeah, it can go as well. You just have to just continue working and doing your thing, innit? Like that's the only advice I can say. But in terms of gatekeeping now, like if a brand comes and says to me, who do you want to work with? I'm going to go with the people that I've worked with before.
Got you.
But at the same time, there's people that, like I said, are coming up right now. And for example, like Billy the Goat, like I'm a fan of him big time.
Yeah.
Like I always say to him, brother, like, and we've worked together many times.
Okay.
And he's someone that's doing his own thing now and he's going to go to the moon and all I can do is give him advice.
Yeah.
And if anything comes up, we'll work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? YouTube's different from, I think, Instagram content or people that are coming through TikTok, because YouTube is like, everyone works with each other.
Got you.
Like everybody, someone will shout you, oh, could you be part of my video? But of course. But then the up and coming content creators, until they transition over to YouTube, we won't be able to work unless an opportunity comes. And you know what I'm trying to say, for example, Dan's Dunya, I think he's
hilarious.
Clear, and I'm doing everything I can to try and work with him because I think he's sick.
Yeah, no, he is still.
I think he's genuinely super talented and like Hema K as well, amazing people as well. So there is a lot of people that are doing what they need to do. It's just God's timing that will
I heard
happen.
that.
Do you know what I mean?
I heard that. Shout out Daniel's Dunya still. I'm in a theatre play with him on the 4th, 5th and 6th of July. You know what I mean? So yeah, by the time this comes out, I'm gonna
come and watch that if I get tickets. Or do I have to buy so it can go into your pocket?
No, it actually doesn't go into my pocket at all.
But
I believe I do have only one more complimentary ticket. I would happily give it to you.
No, I would love to see you in your bag, you know?
It's meant to be for my friends, but I believe we're friends.
No, now we're brothers. I would say brothers.
But you only work with your friends, so that's why we haven't worked together. But I will give it to you.
Essentially, this is us working together now. We're working on a project.
Hallelujah.
That's good.
You're a sharp guy. Fair enough. So yeah, man. Yeah, no worries. We'll talk after. You're a father now, innit?
Yes, I am.
That's actually it's crazy for me to when I actually deep it.
Yeah.
Seeing the person that cool. But before we even get there, you're from South, right? Peckham. Cool. Now, I'm from East originally. Essex for the most part, right? But from East, there's like all of us, we all have this stereotype of South guys. And for the most part, we are right?
No, fairs.
Problematic, this on trouble, on badness. If you have been done dirty or scummed by a guy in your life, and you're from East, 9 times out of 10, at least one of them has been a South guy. You get it? You know what I mean? We generally don't like South guys. You get it? You know what I mean? But me, I feel like I've always been one of those people that amongst the people from East that are a bit funny about South guys. I'm aware of that funniness, but I tend to meet the good ones, or I tend to be in a situation where I know them for enough of a time to see the action that they're actually lovely people. Maybe it's just the fact that because they are from South, and we have to take into account growing up in South is different to growing up in East. I feel like it's a lot more, it's concentrated in like Africans and Caribbeans. You know what I mean? So imagine a lot of those kind of people in a confined space here and not the most resources. It's gonna make you a type of way. You know what I mean? So I get that. But with you, I feel like when I try and put the stereotype to you, you don't fit it at all. You know what I mean? From the get-go, charismatic, lovely, friendly guy, humble. You know what I mean? But that's the Harry Pinero that I know after like, you know what I mean, the cameras and whatever. How was it for you actually growing up?
Yeah, I think good question, because the charismatic side of me has always been there.
Okay,
but my environment and my upbringing was completely different.
Got you.
So I'm from Peckham. I went to a very bad school in Camberwell. So my friendship circles we all went through a certain type of life, right? Which was what people had the stereotype about.
Got you.
On badness, in problems, 9 times out of 10. But for me, I've always felt like there was more to life than just being a stereotype. Yeah. Because it becomes like at first when you're young, it's cool. Everyone's shook of you. Everyone's like, names ringing bells. You go to parties. Parties get locked off as soon as you come outside.
Was that you? Yeah.
Allegedly.
Fair enough. Got you.
Allegedly.
Got you.
But then you realize that like man's actually a proper nice person, and my environment is blocking that. Yeah. So when I took myself out of that, I was able to be the person that I am today, innit? But I've always been charismatic, maybe too charismatic, because in school I could never focus primarily on anything but just being cracking jokes and not taking school seriously. And I'm a very intelligent person, but I just couldn't focus on things that I felt like I didn't care about.
I heard that.
Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, growing up, it was the trenches. Yeah. No, I can't even paint no other picture. And people that know me, that knew when I grew up, that's
a mad change then, you know?
Yeah, of course. But I think everybody's got that in them. But
in theory,
of course, but it's all down to circumstances. Yeah. Whether or not it's your upbringing with your family, where you live, things that have happened to you, how you dealt with them, trying to fit in. Yeah. All of these things, they all add up, and then they make a person a certain type of way. Whereas with me, I always knew like, I don't want to do this forever, bro. Yeah. I don't want to go down a route where I'm sitting in a jail cell and I'm just like, if only I didn't do this. If only I didn't do that. Yeah. Like, there's nothing better than freedom. Like right now, I can get up and leave this place. Yeah. And some people can't. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think I always valued that more than being the guy that everyone shook of, or being a guy that his name's ringing bells for the wrong reasons. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So being able to do this is a testament of that. And also it shows that, like, you know, how you start is now you finish.
So what was the turning point for you? They said, nah, I can't lie, this shit
has
to go.
I got into an accident.
Car crash or?
Actually, yeah, someone hit me.
Okay.
Got scars over here.
Okay.
All over the place. And I said to myself, this is long.
Got you.
This is only going to go one way, where I'm going to continually retaliate And I said, like, it's long.
Yeah, it's long, man.
Like, I took it upon myself to say, you know what?
I rate that so much, you know.
You won.
Yeah.
You won. And so then I changed my whole outlook on life and what it was that I was doing. More because of my family. I just felt like they didn't deserve constant heartache and constant waking up in the morning and not knowing when he leaves the door, when is he going to come back?
Yeah.
I think even being a father, my son's 4, that would break my whole heart if that was the type of timing that he was on. Not knowing that I would send him to Sierra Leone on a first class flight, and I would dash his passport in the river, whatever river they have. Yeah, you just start to, it's perspective, man. Like, we only have one life, man. Why not like try and live it to the fullest, man?
Amen to that.
Do you know what I mean?
That's a perfect way to segue into my question I was gonna ask. You're a father now. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, man.
we're happy that you're actually an active father as well. From what we can see,
I'm present.
Yeah, I genuinely think, for the sake of the progressiveness of our culture, it should be a thing, where like we really all unanimously frown and look down upon deadbeat dads.
Genuinely, okay, so being a dad, is a blessing. Mm-hmm. To waste that blessing because you have a problem with the mother of your child.
Or you want to play around.
You want to play around, or you want to be outside. You're a waste man.
Bro.
Like, genuinely.
It's nasty.
I always say this, though. There's not a soul on this earth that can ever tell me about me being I'm active. Not because I want people to think I am. I love my son. If I had a daughter, I would love my daughter.
Yeah.
Then I also have to think about why are people so absent as fathers? Is it what you've seen when you've grown up? For me, my mum and dad are still together, so I know the value of having a mum and dad.
Yeah,
I couldn't imagine seeing my son grow up and I'm not available. Do you know what I'm saying? The only time I'm not available is if I'm working. And that essentially is for my son.
Yeah, no, of course.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? And I just think we should definitely be telling, like, you see how we talk about people, oh, he's wearing this, and forget all of that nonsense, bro. Deadbeat dads are the worst.
Yeah,
bro. Ever.
I swear down.
Like, you're out here going out raving, boom, boom, boom. Okay, money isn't everything.
No, it's not.
Because me being a present father, I also contribute, but that's not why it makes me a great dad. It's my relationship with my son. Having a relationship with your child and knowing that you brought this child here, the child didn't ask to be born, you brought this child here, and to not be there, you're scummy.
Yeah, man.
You're the worst type of person ever.
Literally.
Do you know what I mean?
I always say, like, the kids don't ask to be born, you know?
Yeah.
The kids don't ask to be born. And I just, man, I feel like it's a two-way thing, because sometimes, believe it or not, it's the other way round, innit? But more time, I believe it's deadbeat dads, innit? You know what I mean? And I'm just like, bro, I feel like as a society, as a culture, we need to just make it a thing where no one can even joke about it. You know what I mean? Like this is a thing. Like this is not on. Because I'm like, because the consequences are mad, and everyone has to deal with it. So that I feel like as time goes on, we're hearing more and more like madnesses of kids doing F3. You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, when you deep it, most of them statistically, right, the father's not home. You know what I mean? And I've said this previously, I feel like sometimes we undermine the importance of having another man in that house. You know what I mean? That especially that has a harmonious, loving relationship, either with the mum or the child, or even both. You know what I mean? I feel like even if the parents aren't together, at least the father respects the mum and doesn't show the child that, your mum ain't shit. Basically, you know what I mean? I think it goes. It's such a long way.
So important,
bro.
I think with me, like even with my son will ask me to cuddle him, and he's 4, and I'll be in bed and cuddle him because I want him to know that love is on both sides.
Yeah, man.
With your mum and with me.
Yeah, man.
And I think we underestimate, like you said, that like you need to show your son or your daughter the respect that you have for the mother or the father. Yeah. Because he's gonna grow up and see these things, and they are literally monkey see, monkey do, bro.
Yeah, man.
They are gonna showcase what they've been taught from young, and that's. I feel like it's a sin as a parent to not raise your child with the morals that is gonna teach him how to be a man or a woman.
Yeah, no, say.
Yeah, I think
in the Bible as well. I think even.
Yeah, so I think for me, like, it's not even for anything someone taught me. It's just natural, like, instincts to be present. And to also, like, you know, I want to see my son do everything. I was there when he started talking, when he potty trained, when he first rid a scooter. He loves cars because he's in my car a lot.
Yeah.
Bought him a little car. Like, these little moments, they are something that he won't forget. I remember when my dad, you know, with football, I said to him, Dad, I want to become a football player. And he said, no, I've seen you play. A footballer, you can see from it. I can't see anything. But, like, I remember that.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it didn't
yeah.
stop me because my dad still let me go and play football.
Yeah,
he was just honest that I'm not going to take you to football.
Yeah.
But like, it didn't stop me because he still would buy me football kits. He still would buy me the football trainers. He just was very honest that I'm not that level.
Yeah.
I feel like that relationship is why I have so much respect for him. I can always speak to my dad about the truth. If I want to know something, I'll go to my pops and say, Dad, what do you think? And he won't shy behind it and tell the truth. Same with my mum.
So
Nurturer,
nice,
carer. So yeah, my son is just a reflection of how I was raised.
So nice, man. I wish I had that, man. That's so sweet.
God's timing.
No, there's no timing. But I would never have that with the person that's meant to be my pops. But yeah, moving along. Yeah. But it's nice though. It's sweet. You're so dumb. Fix your opposite face. He said, do I laugh? Do I cry? Do I say bye?
No, see, in those moments, yeah, genuinely swallow the ground right now. Let me jump in.
I'm crying. No. I'm not. I'm not someone that's. I'm someone that's emotional, but I'm not emotional like that. I'm totally fine with things. You know what I mean? I overstand it enough to know that at this present moment in time, I don't care. It is what it is. But I will never ever, once again, regardless of my reality, I will never ever undermine the importance and the significance of someone that has that. And like I said, I like to read people. So I see things in certain men that have a dad, that have a relationship with that dad, that have a good dad. There's certain things that them man do. You know what I mean? There's a way that them man move. You know what I mean? There's a consistency. Like whether no, I can name like 5 men who have a dad in their life, and they have a relationship with him. The men that I bring before you will speak for itself. You know what I mean? And then with everyone else, it's like some might, but bro, it's literally everyone is rolling and flipping dice. You know what I mean? It's like maybe it's 2 in 10, it's 2 in 20 that have come out all right. You know what I mean? And it's not just on a work vibe or whatever. It's character.
Do you know what's right? I remember when I was growing up, yeah, they say to my dad all the time, like, why can't you let me stay out till after 8, man? Like, why? All these everyone's playing out late.
Yeah,
I'm in my bed, I could just hear everyone, hey, basketball! I'm in my bed just fuming.
Yeah.
And I remember my dad said to me, he goes, those people, they don't care about their kids. Bluntly, you know African people. They don't care about their kids. And it's only when I grew up, I was just like, raw, like, bare my friends didn't have their dads around.
Yeah.
But like I said, there's a lot of single parents, single people that come from single parent households, that have come out amazing.
Yeah.
So it's not to say that it's not you're doomed, but there is also like positives.
You have a higher chance, whether people like to admit it or not. Yeah, it's not like you'll be doomed. Absolutely not. But you have a higher chance of a success rate if
both parents are home. Yeah. I even look at it like football. I look at like Jude Bellingham as an example.
Yeah.
Your mum and dad are active.
Yeah.
I think his mum is Nigerian.
That's it then.
The way she looks at people, it's not a joke. I actually met his mum, right? And I said to her, I said, can you teach me how to raise my son?
I'm
because
crying.
the way she's got him is patterned.
Yeah.
Like, and the dad's there like, well, your mother will kill you. Like, that is some dope. I love that stuff.
Man. Yeah,
you know
man.
what I'm trying to say? I look at like other players like Bukayo Saka. I know your mum and dad are active.
Yeah.
That's why you carry yourself a certain way and you're able to go and do what you do. So I'm not disputing that at all.
Yeah, man.
They got the parents out there.
Because, bro, sometimes I see man act here and I'm like, bro, this is a cry for help.
Yeah.
You cry, you haven't
You're just stabbing people.
Bro,
Yeah?
they're just
But
finished.
these times really and truly,
Bro,
you want to hug. You want to hug, man.
You just want to hug.
Now I'm looking back at it, yeah. It's the man that will come to your house and just stay there. Really, they want your dad to be their dad.
Bro.
But he can't be. He can't be your dad. You know?
Oh,
but you see that. But that's why, you see it though. Like when actually like these men, or we're speaking about men here that have had that kind of upbringing. When they do have kids, it softens them because it's like you're now seeing what you didn't have, and you're like, I don't want to make that mistake.
Yeah,
and then that's usually when it comes when you've actually had that understanding of what you was missing.
Sorry, can I have a cup, please? Sorry, thanks.
Thank you.
And a drink, please. Sorry. Oh, thank you. You're far too kind. Sorry.
Well, hey, guys, that is a service we get here at London Podcast Studios. So, yeah, if you want to shoot your podcast like myself or any other sort of content, feel free to go on londonpodcaststudios.co.uk. Tell them Charlie Mase sent you. You might just get a freebie. I'm just kidding. But honestly, come down. It is the best place to be. And also, whilst you're still here, subscribe. Thanks. Toodles. Sorry, thanks for the drink. Such good service. Now that you're a father, yeah? What's one thing that it's changed your mind on?
Habits that your kids can see. That basically a kid's brain is like a little sponge.
Yeah.
So things that they see are things that they will initially start to copy. So I try to eradicate anything that I feel like is something that I don't want my son to do.
And is that something that you only just did now that you're a father?
Yeah, because when you don't have a kid, you don't
really think
care.
about kids. Yeah,
you don't care, innit? So like shouting on the phone or showing anger. I don't want my son to see that. Alcohol, drink, smoking. My son doesn't see me do them things.
Sick.
So I don't want him to grow up and see those things. So just being a role model, if I'm going to be one for anyone, it will be for my child. So those are the things that I feel like I've tried my best to just they're not even around. So can I just ask, and this is not me throwing shade, yeah?
Go on.
How long has it been since your dad said,
Bye-bye, yo. Bye-bye, yo.
No,
Abi?
okay,
I
that
need
was-
to move her, Sha. Abi?
yeah,
Oh, that I mean, it's been I'm one of those people that for the longest time, obviously now we don't chat or see each other at all, innit? But for the longest time, almost like 20 years, he was present but he was absent. You know what I mean? And then he was nice. Like he will come in like for like March, April, May. Then he's gone again to like next year.
Nah,
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? No, laugh. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's
wasn't
fine.
laughing, actually.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You get it? You know what I mean? And then like as well, like separately, like, we just never had a good relationship. I feel like if he liked everyone else of my siblings, he didn't have time for me.
Do you have any brothers?
Yeah, I got 2 brothers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got 2 brothers and 2 sisters. Yeah, but me? But I even think, I think someone even spoke to him like within the last 6 months, yeah. And he tried to reason with them, innit? And he goes, he hasn't done it yet, so by any means, but he's like, right, he's like, at some point, like obviously he wouldn't mind reaching out and sorting out his differences with his kids. He said, but that damn me. He said, no way. he said, but that damn me, never. So tell him wherever he is, no way. I said, I can't really, you know what I mean? I said, but my thing is, I said, bro, all I've ever done there was stick up for my family and my mum, innit? If that makes me a bad guy and a bad kid, then bro, listen, when I heard it, I was busted up, yeah. I said, rah, that is really taking me as an op, just because I stood for something. But it is what it is, man. Heavy's the head, man, you get me? Heavy's the head, bro. Come on.
Wow. Sip my water.
Oh, mate, okay.
Wow.
So, regrettably, we're actually coming to the end of the show.
It's been good, man.
It's been amazing. Man, I'm going to have to pinch myself after to make sure this is actually real.
Nice, real.
Whew. God. So, we have this segment of the game, right, where I ask some outlandish questions. Mace's questions, you know what I mean? We have some crazy effed up shit because really and truly, as you said, nobody's perfect. In society, everybody likes to act like they are so holy and saint, you know. But really and truly, in the right day and age and context for the right price, you do some bad things. You would, and I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to judge. So we're gonna ask you, what will HP do for the right price? Let's go.
Wow.
We're gonna start off slow. Okay. So, okay. This ain't slow though. But let's see. 100 mil. But you have to scrap Putin. If you lose, you're going bin for 30 years. You've been going gym, innit?
Yeah. Putin isn't a human being. Let's have it right.
But for 100 mil though, are you going to be a human being?
100 mil. I don't even think I would see one penny of that. If I was to scrap Putin and I knocked him out, do you think I'm leaving Russia?
No. We'll have it somewhere that's you know what I mean. It's on fair ground.
Putin is he's fought in the war.
Yeah.
I don't want no problem with Russia, so I'm gonna turn it down.
Turn it down. Fair enough.
I'll turn it down.
Fair enough.
Because 30 years, if I lose it, 30 years in jail and I get nothing from it. There has to be pros and cons.
Fair enough.
For me, that's just hella cons.
Fair enough.
So yeah, no.
All right, cool.
And I actually think Russia's a great place. I think Russia's amazing, and the people there are lovely.
Oh my goodness, I am crying. All right, cool. 50 mil, yeah? If you lose this one, you're going bin for 10 years, yeah? But you have to scrap Rishi Sunak, yeah? Boris Johnson,
All of
yeah?
them. Bring them.
And Donald Trump's going to come last minute.
Bring them. I'll
to
shatter everyone's jaw.
I
Donald
can't-
Trump, yeah, his jawline is on the brink
Now, you know what?
of crust. So him, I'll finish him. Rishi Sunak, I've seen him run. When someone, you can tell what their movements are like, the way they run.
No, but you see, Sunak, yeah, he reminds me of someone that's, them scrawny, like, creepy, like cheeky fires.
Have you seen
Like,
the way he kicks a football?
no, I haven't seen
One
it.
of the, brother, please, if you can get the clip up, it's one of the them three. Add someone else. Let's make it fair.
Nah, no, but wait, bro.
Give me that 50 mil. I'm taking it.
You know what? 3 of them.
You said I'm in jail for 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm fine. In the back of my mind, Putin is. I'm not even thinking about not being able to scrap him. It's what that comes with.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll be done. I think somebody like Boris has destroyed us.
Yeah.
So has Rishi.
Yeah.
And then it was Donald Trump as well. The American people, they'll love me. I'd be a
If you
hero. Regardless.
Rishi one-on-one, calm. But when you're scrapping 3 man, yeah, Rishi seems like the kind of man, yeah, that will pinch your balls, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
just
no,
to
no,
win.
no,
Like,
no.
he will do anything
but
to just win.
I would go for the top dog first, and for me, that's Boris. Boris is the one that looks the most bigger.
Boris over Donald Trump.
Donald Trump is on his last legs.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't know that, but I feel like he's on his last legs.
Fair,
He's getting
fair,
older,
fair.
so he's a bit more fragile.
Fair.
Yeah, I'll take 50 M's. Run that,
Okay, fair enough. Cool.
bro. You see, with me, there's certain things. Money is good, yeah. Don't
Is
get me
it?
wrong.
Is
Like
it?
if you told me to a random man on the road, if you said to me, punch him in his face with 250 mil,
Yeah.
I'll knock him clean. Because what I'll do with that money is I say, brother, look, I know your jaw's fucked right now.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Here's 5K.
Got you. Wait, what? Yeah, let me just get rid of this guy, bro.
Here's 5K, man. If someone punched you in your face on the road right now, and they gave you 5 bags in cash right now, say, bro, wrong person, bro. Say, here's 5K. You take it, right?
Did he knock me out or just punch
Saying,
me?
you see your face,
Yeah.
he's looking there,
Yeah.
but you ended there on the pavement, yeah? But then, okay, let me give it even better. 15K, cash, all 50s.
Yeah.
You're like, bro, sad, bro.
Oh yeah, calm.
Accident, bro.
Yeah, calm.
You wouldn't know that man has just got 250.
That's a mad thing though.
You get me?
That is greed,
Cost
man.
of living.
Nah,
Cost
that
of
was cost of being a
living,
bastard. But hey, we've come to the end of the show where we give a highlight of the week.
Yes.
Highlight of the week. Could be anything, good or bad, whatever. Highlight of the week. I can go first. I can
Go ahead,
give
go
you
ahead.
some time.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had a good week. Thank God for His mercies and His blessings. But right now, I'll be honest. My highlight of the week is Harry Pinero. Honestly,
Pleasure.
man. I already, said all it is that you do. You do so much. We didn't even touch on like the football stuff you do. You know what I mean? You've been working from Sky Sports, Rio Ferdinand. You probably met every footballer in the world, or at least world class footballer.
Past and present as well.
Yeah, past and present. You know what I mean?
Alhamdulillah.
I can't lie to you. One thing I would love to see is your jersey collection. And I
Brother,
know it's
my
a
friends
mad
have
thing.
got a video. My brother Heesh, and he came to my house and done my trainer and my football collection, and I can't wait for that video to come out. If it doesn't come out soon, Heesh, honestly, I'm gonna do my own one. But yeah, I've got a lot of players that I don't know how I've got their kits.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
But it just shows that, bro, you've really done something that people ain't done before, man. You know what I mean? And to literally see you do everything that you've done and everything that you're doing, and you're still so down to earth, and literally just like one of the mandem, you know what I mean? Like, once again, I feel like it's crazy that this is actually my first time sitting down chatting with you, and it feels like I've called one of my boys, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, man, I can only wish you all the blessings and success, and I just wish for you to go higher and higher, and I mean, for God to, give you the wisdom. Sorry.
Just got emotional. Sorry, brother.
I've got to give you like the
Can't
wisdom.
people cough?
Sorry.
Yeah, rules.
Yeah, coffee now.
But yeah, man, and yeah, I'm probably excited and happy for your trajectory. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, just keep on killing, keep on inspiring people. Yeah, man, thank you for actually coming, man. I've had a great time, and I hope you have too. So that's my highlight of.
Appreciate you. Highlight of the week, I would say. Now this is gonna sound like something proper dad, but it's the amount of sleep I've had this week.
I'm crying.
Genuinely, do you know what? I woke up this morning at 11 a.m. Obviously, I went gym after, but I enjoyed. I woke up, I said, I ain't got to get up until an hour. Like, I just enjoy being able to sleep. Sleep is such an underrated thing.
Yeah, no,
guys.
sleep is
genuinely,
beautiful.
like, it's so important.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're waking up at 7, 8 o'clock for what reason, we don't know. I got to go work. I need to read this book. Get out of here, man. The best thing for me is to wake up and just not have to do anything sometimes that's just the best thing. So that will be my highlight. I'm going to change the narrative here. My second highlight,
go on.
genuinely, I really enjoy seeing people win.
Okay.
And I like to see people take initiative. I like when people try something, get it wrong, but know that they're not going to give up and they're going to continue going. It's the fact that you've started your own show. You have something that belongs to you. And this episode will you might look at it and be like, maybe we should have did this, whatever. You've started it. I'm happy for you because I said this before. I am a fan and I mean that. Like, I watch your videos and I watch it to the end. Like, I'm dying. And you have that kind of humor that I feel like sometimes I wish I could be as funny as him in that way.
Please,
like,
mate,
on
please.
God. And I mean that on everything. So I'm happy that I hope that this is the beginning of many more
Amen.
great things
Yeah,
to
man.
happen for you.
100%.
And you just stay positive. And also remember, bro, you got my number, fam. If you ever need anything from me, brother, apart from money, let me know. No, genuinely, you gotta let people know. There's not that someone just before you. I just need 10K, please.
He said, just so you know, nigga.
Yeah, just
okay?
so you know, mate. But I know, genuinely, like I would really, I'd love to just see you just continue winning.
Thank you so
that
much,
would be
man.
my highlight, seeing you just say, boom, I'm gonna do this.
Appreciate you, man.
Little, what you call this stuff? Yeah,
Logo. Neon logo.
Neon logo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm happy for you, bro.
No, bro, it means an absolute lot, man. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you,
God
man.
bless you, man. You know what I mean?
But Charlie didn't feed me today.
But I asked this guy.
That's one thing we got to work on.
So I'm going to the Caribbean shop.
Yeah.
Do you want anything? This guy looked at me. He put his shiz down, his LV shiz. He put it down. He said,
They
what?
actually weren't LV.
Oh, I probably couldn't tell because it's not in my bracket.
You won today 4-0.
I'm not here to win.
No,
I'm here to contribute.
Already. You've won. Well done.
We have won because we are winning.
That was good. Good way to say it.
And hey, on that note, it's been the Charlie Mase Show. Guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, please. And it sounds silly to say this because I feel like everyone knows it, but please, if it's just one that's from Mushi, they don't know about you, just stay there, please. Where can they find you, please?
You can find me on Instagram at Harry Pinero.
Come on.
X Harry Pinero.
Come on.
Snapchat Harry Pinero. Sweet Harry Pinero. I'm just Harry Pinero.
Oh my days. Please, if there's even just one person, if you didn't know, just comments. That would make me so happy.
Yeah, make sure you comment.
At least just one.
Yeah, please share.
Why not?
The algorithm and all that.
All of that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Guys, it's been a pleasure. Love you. Let's have a great week. Mwah.